If you feel like you're just spinning your wheels and not really sure where to turn next, trust me, you are not alone. So many of us end up stuck in that position and hit that point in our life where we feel so disconnected from what we truly want. Maybe you're juggling too many roles: mom, partner, professional, friend, but it feels like you've lost yourself. Or maybe you're longing for something that you can't quite figure out. Today I'm going to share 3 powerful questions to reconnect with yourself, figure out what it is that you really want, and uncover the next steps forward on a path that feels aligned and clear. All right, let's hop right into it. Question number 1. What do I truly need in this season of my life? We often think about our long-term goals, our whole life picture, but the truth is, clarity often starts with the here and now. Asking yourself what you need right now might help you identify those missing pieces and where to focus your energy. For example, there's been a few times in my life that I've been at this point. During my burnout, I felt restless. I was chasing some big goals, but when I paused and asked myself what I really needed, I realized that at that moment, it was to rest, it was to reconnect, it was to realign my values. That changed everything. That changed how my path went forward. That changed how I was approaching my goals. And it changed the picture of my goals in general. It changed what my whole life plan really looked like. Moving on, question number 2. What am I holding on to that is keeping me stuck? This is a hard one, y'all. It's okay. Sometimes we're stuck because we're holding on to expectations. We had a plan, right? This is what happens to me all the time. We had a plan, a relationship, a job that just doesn't serve us anymore. This question helps you to get brutally honest with yourself. What are you holding on to that is keeping you stuck? Here are a few things to think about when it comes to this question. Is it a job that you've outgrown, or a career path or a goal that you've outgrown? Maybe it's an idea that you are too far behind to start over. That's usually me. For a lot of my life, felt like I was behind or it was too late for me. So is it something else that is holding you back that you no longer align with? These are the things that quietly hold us back. We don't realize it. It's like we've gotten so far down the road that we haven't stopped to reevaluate. So again, question number 2, what am I holding on to that is holding me back? Please be honest with yourself on this one. Otherwise, it really isn't helpful. And it can be brutal. What am I holding on to that is keeping me stuck? Question number 3 is, what small step can I take to move towards clarity? When we feel stuck, we often think that we need a big change, and sometimes we do. But oftentimes, clarity comes from small steps. It's about progress and not perfection. I am somebody that has held myself back. I've been stuck in one place so many times because I want the thing, whatever the thing is, to be perfect, but that's not what it's all about. Life isn't about perfection, and life isn't perfect in general. If we are striving for perfection, that's great, but if we allow that to hold us back and keep us from moving, then we're never going to get anywhere. There's a saying, done is better than perfect, right? Remember that it doesn't need to be a big change necessarily, and a lot of times it's not. What is one small step that can move you closer to clarity? For me, these questions really are a game changer because they help me take myself out of my brain and look at the truth of where I'm at and what really matters. They help me get clear. When I asked myself what I truly needed, it became clear. I needed to realign, right? I needed to do something that lit me up. And even if the thing I was doing before used to light me up, we change over time. Life isn't stagnant. We're not a tree, right? So even if what I was doing was in alignment at one time, that doesn't mean that just because it is no longer that anything is wrong, right? It's okay to realign and course correct and adjust. That's good. That's life. We grow and we change as individuals over time. So again, look at these questions, evaluate where you're at right now. I'll just go over them really quickly one more time. The question number 1 was, what do I truly need in this season of my life? Not last season, not in 5 years. What do I need in this season of my life? Question number 2 was, what am I holding on to that is keeping me stuck? And question number 3 is, what is one small step that I can take today to move closer to clarity? Clarity doesn't happen overnight, but asking yourself these questions is the first step. Start small and give yourself grace. If this resonated, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell so you see when my next video goes live. I'm going to share as many tips as I possibly can to help you reconnect with your true self, realign, and get on the right path for your life. I'll see you next week.